call it cockiness. Some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hoosiers offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will have its first possession of the game. Last time we saw these guys, they
I think I've ever seen a screen like that.
They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to the top.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hope.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Powers through the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his back in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Crazy shit.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Headed to the end zone. And he runs. Touchdown, Penn State.
The offense goes to Seagulls, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
No!
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Sims. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You know, you got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes and gets another 1st down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Here's the pressure. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuck in the backfield.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged out of the air. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play.
Why did you not pick that off, you blonde bastard? Then you're stuck in your helmet.
It's going to be tough to stop that forward.
And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hand off from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And just shit.
Let's go, big dog.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping on sides all the time.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Give to the running back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Now it's second and goal. Looking to fire.
Oh, that one.
Got a man.
I thought he was going to go
They
back.
get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Paula, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off and he was throwing that puppy away.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Oh, go big dog! Go big dog! Let's go! Let's go!
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up.
Get your ass down, your ass, white boy.
Of it again today.
Self in the gym. Okay.
Cincinnati. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's a return.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able
and
to.
they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
There you go, well.
He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
He's got him. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catches plenty to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Man, when you go over the middle, you got to be willing to take the punishment. You're going to get hit a lot of times anyways, so you might as well catch the football. But his arms starting to look a little bit like Reese Davis when the check comes at dinner.
Got his man quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the returner will be brought down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. This time it's complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
Oh,
he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. We got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've done yourself a significant hole.
And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down.
Oh, come on, man!
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Nittany Lions come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to pick it up on the
what
ground.
the fuck?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Red pass, it's complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout.
Hold it, baby.
Caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here's first and goal, and they can go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Try to barge their way in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
He'll bring it out. It's McDowell. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll open the second half on the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gets it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle.
Oh.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Still
Come on, baby, get your tutty! Get your tutty!
Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, you're going to give him some meat.
And the Nittany
Come on.
Lions will try to put one on the board.
Whee!
And he gets it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got it behind the line. It's Charles. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to pass. It's Walters. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end.
What?
And the returner runs
I'm pissing. Give me that. You've had enough.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Still running at the 40. Gets loose in the middle.
You're about to get caught.
What
You got caught.
play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision.
That's starters.
Front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah.
What? No, that's not what I want to do.
An offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. To throw, it's Walters. Now he's going to break the pocket. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense produce.
Let's
Pressure
go.
all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First play of the drive comes from the 22. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss.
You back up, bitch. You suck.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Take the ball.
They go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and force
This son of a bitch.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They'll try to sneak it. Good enough for the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Walters. Makes the grab. Gets to it, just keeps moving.
What the hell, man?
Huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. He leaves it with his back. Bulldozes his way through. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
Wow.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try the right side. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks